Hello guys, it's Gabriel here and welcome to the brand new channel. Honestly, this has been something that I wanted to do for the longest time, but I just didn't have the courage or the time to get started with my YouTube channel. But here we are, finally, at last. We did it. The channel is finally up and running. And of course, what better way to start the YouTube channel than for some karting footage? Let's get straight into the first race. Alright, here we are at the first race of the day, of the night actually. And we're just going out for our out lap and our warm up and one formation lap. As you can see, we're just getting some heat into the tires, warming ourselves up as well, getting used to the track, knowing where's the points of interest, like maybe there's a wet spot somewhere. And as you can see, under this big tree there's a lot of debris that can be around, like leaves, twigs or whatever, and we have to take note of that. Alright, as we come to the start of the race here, we're starting in 16th. As we get a banger of a start and we get past 1, 2, and maybe a third. There we go. So that's 3 places up, including the first guy that was on our left. There will be 4 places in just the start alone. So as you can see here, we are squeezing into this little... Oh, that was close. As we are going side by side right now, and we'll go into this fast chicane here side by side. I give him a little tap, not on purpose of course. As we get 11th position secured. Okay, so right now what I'm thinking is, okay, I gotta get my head down. There's a whole bunch of people in front of me and a whole bunch of people behind me. I need to stick to my lane. As we get to the end of the first lap, we are currently at 11th position, and that was a really good start actually. So we come into the first couple of corners here. The cut in front just goes a bit wide and we go through the inside as we get 10th position. Just gotta keep it clean for the next couple of turns and we should be securing our 10th position. Right here we can see a couple of people in front of us starting to pull away. So normally in karting races you have a couple of groups. The front group will most likely pull away in the first couple of laps if they do it right, and we'll have maybe 1 or 2 groups at the back, and the middle pack will be the most chaotic one most of the time. But as you can see here, we are going by side. Oh my god. Okay, so we are down to 9th now, which is a really good start considering it's a 3rd lap into it. Alright, so we fast forward to the 4th lap here. Nothing much happening right now. If you follow my Instagram and TikTok, you will know that this guy in front of me, 269, Aiden Chong, is always popping out in all my videos. That is because, as hard as it is for me to say it, he is very similar in pace to me, and as you can see, just so close to each other, but he's not giving any way and any space for us to get by. Right now, if you look in front, there's a bit of a gap happening. Aiden might or might not be holding me back, but at this point I'm not really too focused on overtaking, and I want to try and work together with him so that we can push ourselves forward, not so much fight and held back by each other. So here you can see really close, a bit of a nudge just to remind him that I'm behind you, but I don't want to scare him too much to the point that he's gonna drive really defensively. So just a light taps here and there just to remind him I'm behind him, but not doing too much to scare him off. Believe it or not, sometimes in certain parts of the race or certain races in general, you might be better off working together with the guy in front of you. Right here, going side by side. No, but I let off here because we want to work together at this point, push ourselves forward and catch up with the pack in front of us. But as you can see here, the pack in front is just absolutely gone. Maybe the option of following Aiden at the back might not have paid off for us. Just a small mistake from the back marker slows us 3 down, and then the guy behind just comes up the inside. Oh, but the door is closed on him, but he'll have another chance here as he lunges inside and doesn't get the move done, as we maintain our position and go for the next lap. Here we can see the back marker really struggling to get by us, and we get by him just in time for the next corner as we push the inside. Here he goes for the inside defensive but moves out just in time for me to move in and get the inside line. Just need to keep it clean for the next couple of corners and we should be up to 8th position. Here I just need to maintain my pace, follow the racing lines and just finish strong. And we are the last lap, last couple of corners. Just keep it clean, no mistakes, don't spin out of course. As we're about to pass the finish line there, we'll finish the race in 7th position from 16th. It's a very good result for me.
Get in there, Lewis.
Let's hope that we can do the same for the second race. Alright, so here we are, the second heat of the night. We'll be starting at 9th this time. Even though I wanted to start at 7th, there was some problem with the kart and whatever, so we had to start 9th. This race didn't go as well as I thought it would, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So here we go, lights out and away we go. Terrible start from me, but we just managed to catch up with the pack in front fighting at the first corner, going into the weird big tree corner I like to call it. So as we come out of that corner, we can see the guys in front just starting to pull away already in just the first couple of corners. So we have to keep an eye on that. As we are now 9th, we're still stuck in 9th, and we go into the first S's. And going to the first hairpin there, we see the guy in front go for a late dive bomb, which just messes up the guy behind him even and gets just a bit of us, but we managed to get through safely. Unlucky I would say from him, but you know, it's part of the race, so at least we got one guy behind us now. Don't know what I was doing there with my leg. As we come into the last corner to start our second lap at 8th position. Okay, we just fast forwarded to the third lap here where we got Pierre in front of us. 195 is a really quick driver. As we see him just make a small mistake, but we can't capitalize on that, so we are still stuck behind him as we go into the fast chicane here and into the S's. We are right at his back. I think it's a good time to make a move into the hairpin here as we dive down the inside to complete the move and move up to 7th. Just gotta maintain for the next couple of corners and we should be good with 7th position. Again, we have to fast forward to the 4th lap because not much happened as we are coming to our next driver in front of us, number 47. And you can see just in front of us, the whole pack is starting to come together, which is a good thing for the guys behind as we can start to catch up. But at the same time, this usually means there will be more chances of big crashes, or if one guy crashes, we're all gonna just pile up behind him. As you see right now, the guys in front are all closely packed together as we get really close to the guy in front of us. So as we come here for the move and just nice, oh, the guy in front spins out and we just clip the back of our rear axle and we are done. That was really unlucky as there's a couple of times actually that I wanted to overtake, but I decided to do it on this lap and on that exact corner. So you know, it happens. Here we are with the other driver who we crashed into. You know, no hard feelings or whatever. It's a race after all. If you can't take it, then don't race. You know what I mean? Anyways, we are retired. I would say it's a sad ending to that because we had a pretty good first heat and the second heat was shaping up to be not a bad heat at all. Maybe could have finished top 5, even top 3 if we had made a couple of good moves. But it happens sometimes, so we just learn from it and try to come back stronger the next time. With that, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and I'll catch you around very soon.